What's up guys, Kitty here. Welcome to my Galactus deck guide. Of course, I've made a few Galactus videos before, but this time it's different because there's the newest over-the-air nerf to one of the strongest cards right now, Spiderman. It changed it from a 4 cost to a 5 cost and added 1 power to it. So, well, there are going to be a lot less lane control decks, which makes Galactus really cool because it's going to go right into the room, scoop everything up, and there's not much you can do about it. Now before we get into it, don't forget to sub for free and stay tuned for more awesome Marvel Snap content. And slap the like button real hard, especially if you're a new viewer. There are different types of deck guides on the channel for your reference. I'm gonna link some down below in the description, so you can click on them and watch them as you wish. Now let's begin. Okay, a Galactus deck. What's the best card to pair Galactus with? It's obviously Electro. If you can go for a turn 5 Electro, then you can play something big on turn 6. Say you destroy a ton of stuff with your Galactus, then you can go for a Knull plus a Death. And Death actually got buffed recently from a 9 cost to an 8 cost. So, well, you just gotta destroy one less card to play it. So, well, if you destroy, say, 8 cards with your Galactus, then Death on the final turn is free to play. A 0 cost 12 power card. Yeah, talk about value. Okay, first off, let's talk about the dream combo. Turn 1, you Yondu. Turn 2, Daredevil. Turn 3, Electro. Turn 4, Darkhawk. Turn 5, Galactus. Turn 6, now into a Death. Yeah, sounds perfect, right? And in order to achieve that, you have to have good draws. But this deck is not just about good draws. It's very consistent because you can really go for turn 5 Galactus very easily. That is because we not only have the Electro, we also got Psylocke and Wave. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I myself am very unlucky with card draws. So if the deck depends on drawing that 1 or 2 cards, then it just sucks for me. So I have 3 different ways to ramp out the Galactus by turn 5, which is of utmost importance in this deck. And okay, you might say, what if you don't get Galactus? Good question, my viewer. There's Destroyer over here. So instead of playing Galactus on turn 5, we could play a Destroyer, destroying, say, our Electro, so we can play multiple cards on turn 6. If we destroy enough stuff with Destroyer, then our Knull and Death are going to be very strong as well. So there we go. A replacement, quote, for, Galactus. That is, if we are unlucky enough to not draw Galactus by turn 5. There's still Destroyer here to save the day. So, well, we got a little bit of counter cards here. If we can go for a Wave into Galactus earlier, then, well, they might play really big stuff into the Galactus lane, so we have Shang-Chi here to deal with that. This deck is not like the really cheesy ones that you want to go for turn 3 Wave, turn 4 Galactus, turn 5 Spider-Man to lock them down. Nah, we're not about that. But hey, if you want to do that, so be it. Even after the Spider-Man nerf from 4 cost to 5 cost, this play is still usable. So, knock yourself out, try that. And honestly, I don't really like that because that's the main reason Galactus decks are hated so much. So I'm not going to go there anytime soon. But maybe in the future, I'm going to make a video on that. But anyway, let's jump right into some games and see how great my Galactus Ramp deck really is. In this video, I'm going to show you guys a ton of different ways to win with the Galactus deck. So definitely slap the like button real hard if it helped you, and sub for free, especially if you're a new viewer. There's definitely more to come in the future. Now let's begin. I like to kick off my games with a Daredevil, because that's so valuable. It gives you information on turn 5, where your opponents are going to play cards. And turn 5 is so important because that's when you want to play your Galactus. If you play your Galactus, at the right time, in the right place, then you pretty much locked in a victory. Okay, it's turn 5 right now, and I see their plays. Okay, a wave. So next turn, I might only be able to play one card. So I'm gonna Galactus the left side. With Daredevil, you can see their play on turn 5, which means there's no more funny business. The reason I put my wave down in Dark Dimension is because we just want to sack something off, because we got a Knull in the hand. So we just put something in there to, feed the Knull. The more power is destroyed, the stronger your Knull. So because right now, they got initiative, so they cannot Shang-Chi our Knull, which makes our Knull play the best play. Okay, Chavis is not enough. If they bring something in like a Giganto, then, well, I might just crap my pants. But I didn't, so, well, we got it. We clutched the victory against America Chavis. And at this moment, I was like, oh, yo, very lucky, otherwise we lose. But this guy only got America Chavis. There we go, guys. This is how we clutch a win against, America Chavis. Now, moving on to the next victim. I mean, looking at the first game, some people might say, you're now so small, so ridiculous. But this time, well, let's see about that. I turn 3, we got a 16 power now. So, well, what can you do? What can you do? Okay, our Darkhawk is definitely great here. But we lose to Daredevil spying. So, well, they got down a Wong, which makes me a little nervous. But it's okay, because we pull the remaining cards from their hand to the right side. Yeah, destroy my stuff all you want. The Shang-Chi, Absorbing Man, Spider-Man. Really great counter cards. But hey, it doesn't matter this time, because we got a Galactus. Now it's turn 5, and Galactus is gonna destroy them. Boom. I mean, you might say, oh, they could have Spider-Man and locked down the left side. But no, Spider-Man is now 5 cost. So it was impossible for them to lock out the Galactus on turn 4. And this is the strength of Galactus deck, especially after the over-the-air nerf with Spider-Man. Yeah. RIP Spider-Man. But hey, okay, Spider-Man is not that, but honestly, this now is 48 power. Damn. Talk about a big now. Unluckily, they did not want to see the end of the game. And there we go. This is how we win against guys like this. They surrender. But maybe, just maybe, since we are tied right now at 2 power, I mean, we might have initiative. They had a chance of coming back if they got something like an Enchantress. I mean, their Shang-Chi is already down, but if they got Enchantress and we got initiative, then we play out now, they shut it down with Enchantress, they could still win. But obviously they don't got it, so they surrendered right away. And there you go, guys. This is how you get down a big Galactus Knull play. Now moving on to the next victim. Okay, it's turn 1 and we destroy a wave. Doesn't really matter though, because, we got our own wave. If all fails, then we could just go for the wave Galactus. But it's actually okay. I'm so paranoid that I'm not gonna play my Galactus that I added 3 cards that ramp energy. I mean, there's Electro, the Psylocke, and of course there's Wave. If you're confident enough, you can cut one of them. Honestly, with this deck, I would cut Wave. Because, Wave is just not as good as the other two because it helps your opponent as well. So, they might make a 6 cost play on turn 4. Okay? The bad part is, I don't got a choice. I have to Wave here. Otherwise, I cannot Galactus next turn. And that's really bad. Okay. Do you see that, guys? Last game, we clocked them with the Darkhawk getting rid of their Shang-Chi, the Absorbing Man, Spider-Man, all that good stuff. But this time, they are clocking themselves in the middle. And honestly, they don't got that much power. Okay, a Doctor Doom usually is a good play, but not against Galactus. And they've already clocked themselves in the mid. Well, but what can they do? We have a huge Knull in the hand, 24 power, not as good as last game, but it's still really nice. Yeah, a simple... I mean, Destroyer would tie the game, but we got the Knull here, so we can definitely win. There's no way they make a comeback because they already clocked up their own middle. Don't do that, guys. Just leave a space just so you can go for counterplays. But the thing is, they already got initiative, so even if they had something like a Shang-Chi, they would not have been able to play it. Because their cards review first, and then I review my big Knull. They're like, damn, we're dead. There you go, guys. This is how you use your placements and outsmart those opponents who wants to stack their lanes. Honestly, if you want to improve in the game, do not do that. Always leave a space or room for counterplay. Now moving on to the next victim. Okay, this strict X, that's not something you want to see. But the good part is, we already draw our Galactus, which means we're okay. They got a sentry on the right side. I don't think it matters that much for them because they're running a destroy deck. Otherwise, they would be in big trouble. I could Galactus on the right side and there's nothing they can do. But this time, they're lucky because they're running destroy. So they can go for, say, a Carnage to destroy that. Maybe even a Destroyer. But the thing is, they can't destroy that with Venom. Because Venom is just going to absorb that power. And it's going to be a really sad sir. Okay, they do have the Carnage. So, well, crisis averted. Okay. So they got the Angel and Nova back to hand. Let's see what we pull. Okay, Killmonger. Okay, buffing our stuff. Nice. Oh, the magic. Hey, speaking of Magic Galactus, if you guys have not seen my Magic Galactus deck, definitely check that video out. Yeah, it's really fun to cheese victories with that deck. Although it's not possible this time, because, you know, they have too much power on Superflow. But usually, you don't want to play anything into Superflow. But the thing is, they got the -10 Sentry, the Void over. They had to take care of that. But hey, we're just gonna go with the normal plays. Make the turn 5 Galactus play. Darkhawk is really helping. Because, you know, the turn 4 Darkhawk is so important. You pull out a ton of stuff. Potentially, they're counters to your Galactus into no death plays. And if you pull out a Shang-Chi, then congratulations, you've pretty much won the game. Well, this time is a little different because, you know, if they got the Shang-Chi, and then they play either the Angel or Nova, they win. So I was kind of worried over there, but seeing how fast they surrendered, we know they don't got the Shang-Chi. So there you go. This is how you win in, say, a Limbo matchup. They thought they had the turn 7, but nope. Galactus just takes that away cleanly. And there you go, guys. They don't got enough time to prepare for our plays, and they have to retreat. GG well played to our opponent. And now, let's bring out the next victim. Okay, you know what's weird? It's a turn 1 Galactus. You don't see that very often. But it only happens when Sakaar is here. Okay, that's not very good. They got a Magneto down, but we don't got much. All we got is the Shang-Chi, which is good news, I guess. Oh, Scorpion. It's kind of sad. I honestly think I should have put down Daredevil on turn 2, so I don't get, you know, the -1 power from Scorpion. But, okay, at this point I was thinking, if they have something like Green Goblin and Hobgoblin, then things might go really bad. But it's okay, because I already got the Destroyer. If they get the goblins down, I can Destroyer and take care of them. So right now, I just got to make the Shang-Chi play last. Because if I kill the Magneto right now, they can just play something else. So, well, we're gonna save that for last. Yeah, it's not a very comfortable position for us. Because, I don't know, maybe the Electro earlier on would be great. They got quite a bit of power on us, so I just gotta make a play right now. Alright. I'm gonna go for Yandu because if I destroy something really big, then we can play now. It's just a lizard, so I don't think it's gonna be enough. They snap, they're very confident, and at this point, I was like, I don't know. Is the Shang-Chi gonna be enough? Because our stuff are massively debuffed by the Scorpion. But luckily, they don't got anything that good. I mean, a 2-2 was almost able to beat us. If they played something like 3 or 4 power, then, well, we would have died. I was banking on the fact that, okay, they might play an America Chavez, so I can destroy both that and the Magneto, and we win the game. But hey, we do sneak a victory because of pure luck, I would say. We stick it out and got right to the end. And we got rewarded with 4 cubes. Sweet. Now let's bring out the final victim. I mean, the first time I saw Collapsed Mine, I was like, why does this location exist? And of course, I figured out, well, it makes your death 0 cost. That's why. So there we go. After the death buff, well, we only need Collapsed Mine to happen, and then death is free. It used to be 1 cost, because, you know, there are 8 cuts destroyed, but hey, with this deck, it doesn't really matter that much. Oh, so they copied our Electro with Daily Bugle. Not something that we are that thrilled about. But the thing is, we still don't got our Galactus. So, well, it might be a problem. Oh, and they got a Destroy deck as well. So maybe they got their own death. And now, let's see what our Darkhawk can pull. Just like the perfect ordering. Venom coming out last, and then Wolverine gets the buff. Okay, honestly, this game's not looking good, and at this point I was like, oh, okay, if they snap, I would retreat. And of course, I don't got Galactus, so we're gonna make the Destroyer play. Right now, I'm low-key scared of a wave. Okay, they did not have it, so cool. If they wave, then our death would be 4 cost next turn. Yeah. The reason they buffed death to an 8 cost is because, you know, they kind of nerfed wave. So every card is set to 4 the next turn. So you cannot go for wave into death into She-Hulk, all the crazy stuff. But now, we're gonna go for no death. Let's see what you can do about this. That's decent enough power, 17, very respectable. But my no is at 30 power. GG, well played, my man. Go for the Destroy deck. Destroy all your stuff. Pull out the perfect Venom. But still, it is not enough. This ain't enough to deal with Galactus now. Well, and in this case, Destroyer now. There we go, guys. These are some different ways you can win with the Galactus deck. Even if you don't draw Galactus, you'll still be fine, because Destroyer, Death, Knull are all here to carry you. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have, don't forget to smack that like button real hard and sub to the channel for free, especially if you're a new viewer. There's plenty of different guys on the channel. I'm gonna link some in the description down below, like Kitty Pryde, Galactus, THANOS of course, and the newest Ghost Spider decks. Now have a great day guys, don't forget to suffer free, and peace out.